stoked all the week actually for doing this, because it will be very funny to talk with you today.
Yeah. Why don't you start introducing yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Gilbert West. I'm Swede, so I commute every day over the bridge here between Malmö and Copenhagen. Work in the user engagement team at Podio. And pretty much my job is to help you users to like Podio as much as we do.
Yeah. My name is Christian. I'm the Norwegian part of the user engagement team, doing pretty much the same things that Gustav is doing, mainly from San Francisco, but now I'm back here in Copenhagen, so I'm glad to be doing that together with Gustav today. Very shortly about the Podio Weekly. Today is our first show ever, but we will be running these every Thursday at 5 o'clock Central European time, so that's right now. And we will be doing recordings of these weekly shows as well, which we are going to put up on YouTube and on our blog. So yeah, if you don't have the time to tune in Thursdays at 5, you can always watch it afterwards as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about everything from industry news to news about Podio. We'll be introducing other people from our team and also do some interesting customer cases. So we'll be having a lot of different things. Also, if you have any suggestions on what we should talk about for the coming weeks, people to include or topics to discuss, feel free to write that. We have
the hashtag as well, Podio Weekly for Twitter. Yep, exactly. So for you guys on Twitter, just tweet this and tweet a question to us or a suggestion that we should talk about something special that you would like to know more about, or someone that you would like to meet from the team.
Yeah. So, we had two special guests with us today. Gustav, why don't you introduce our first guest?
I would be glad to. The first guest is Gilbert.
And we have a look at Gilbert as well.
Is with us right here from Brussels. Right, Gilbert?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
We can hear
Hi.
you. I'll just get you on video as well.
Looking good there, guys.
Thanks.
Nice, thank you, Gilbert. How are you? You good?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Should we get a video shot of you as well, Gilbert?
Yeah, getting the webcam on now. Here we go.
Perfect.
Hello.
Nice.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, and Gilbert, you just wrote a tweet to us the other day, which I will just show here, and I will just read it out loud so that people can see it. Slowly coming to the conclusion that a new superlative will have to be invented to describe how great Podio is. Hashtag it's Danish.
Yeah.
Very grateful.
What were your thoughts behind the tweet?
Well, I signed up for Podio a few months back. I haven't really done that much with it. And we use it here for Startup Weekend Brussels as well as my own personal projects. And so I've been going in from time to time to check on tasks and that kind of thing. And basically, I really like the fact that you can build all your own apps, you can take off-the-shelf apps and develop them, and lots of CRM stuff in there as well. So yeah, it was just I began to figure out that actually this is pretty powerful. I'm not locked in to anything, and I can adapt it to my needs. Because basically, I've been a developer most of this time, and now I'm having to go out and sell my product and manage the product. And so I need to get more into CRM stuff. So I've been looking around at various things like that.
I was just thinking, were you having some special thoughts about the design as well?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, very clean. I like the new design that you guys have got.
Cool.
Yeah, so, and the way that you can separate out the different projects into different spaces is pretty cool as well.
Nice.
Well, it turns out there's actually quite a few people using it here as well. This is a co-working space, and you've got about 100 different people coming through the doors each week.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you mention it to them, they say, oh yeah, I've been using Podio as well, it's pretty cool.
Cool, that is pretty cool. And speaking of the new design, we actually have our designer Pete with us here today as well. So we'll be saying thanks a lot to you now, Gilbert, and we'll introduce our designer Pete Lacey.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi, as as Gilbert mentioned, there is a new design in Podio which we launched, what is it, 2 weeks ago now?
Must be 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, and it's been getting a lot of positive reviews from our users. Can you tell us a bit just about the thoughts behind the new design?
Sure, yeah. For users that have been with us a while now, they remember Podio, so 3 or 4 weeks ago, it was quite a narrow experience, it was quite small, and one of the things we really want to do with the new design is to bring some more width into there. So
yeah,
we had a lot of users that are using Podio on quite large screens, but looking at the stats, we can see that the small 1024 pixel screens not really very popular anymore, not with our user base anyway.
Yeah.
So we went out there and said, there's a whole bunch of people out there, big screens, they've got a lot of information in Podio, so give them the space they need to navigate that.
Yeah.
So another key thing is spaces before, they were kind of downplayed, not many people knew about them, they lived up in the top bar and a little space switcher.
Yeah, we're seeing that on the screen now as well compared to the old one.
Memories.
Yeah.
But we brought them out on the left-hand side now, so you get quicker access to them, you can see kind of where they are in relation to your organisation.
Yeah.
It does some clever sorting if you've got a lot of spaces, like some of us guys here are 50 spaces.
Yeah.
It takes the top 8, and so if you use these the most, you get quicker access to those.
Yeah.
Totally recognise that.
Yeah, and it's just a kind of a clean-up process as well. We've cleaned up a lot of space, a lot more negative space, and the typography is a bit better, and just small tweaks that kind of made it feel like a redesign, even though it wasn't such a redesign.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of little tiny things that made it all.
Yeah, but still the core is the same, but
it
it just looks snappier and it feels quick in navigating from our experience as well. So I'm very happy with it too.
I was just going to touch on a totally different note, but how is it like because we work in the transparent way that we do here at Podio and in Podio, and you post pretty much all your designs that you do in that.
Yeah.
So how does that feel like to get? I mean, good and bad.
It's like you say, we're very transparent here, and any users out there that would submit product input for our help section and all that kind of stuff, it goes into us. The whole team sees that. The whole team then says, "This is a really cool idea," and that goes into product inputs. And before we do any kind of product work, we look through all of those and say, there's 20 good ideas from this guy here, we kind of pick out those parts and we work out how to put them in the product, how to deliver a product that our users kind of asked for and kind of wanted.
Yeah.
So the process being very transparent, that the input comes in, product manager will take those ideas and build something.
Yeah.
We'll then start designing, we'll share out the team, everyone gets on board, when you guys are on board, developers, just anyone walking by, just in the Podio space with us.
You ever feel like you're getting too much input?
Input is good, as long as it's constructive.
Yeah.
The input comes in from all angles, and we're building a product with all these people involved, and it's nice that comments come in and people can rate stuff, and it just feels like a very transparent process to what I'm used to, and it's really paying off for me anyway as a designer.
Yeah, and you're getting that real-time feedback instead of like getting all these questions afterwards when it's live.
There's like email chains to go through, and you can update a version of the design, and it's updated everywhere, everyone sees that, and it's brilliant from there.
Yeah, nice. Very cool. I think we're actually gonna cut it off there today. Thank you very much to everyone who joined live. Thanks to Pete and to Gilbert for joining. Me and Gustav will be around, maybe also Pete for another 10 minutes if you have questions. So please post those in the stream for us, and we'll be around to answer them. Cool.
And by the way, about next time, next week on this Podio Weekly, we will be honored to be, of course it's good to have you here, Pete, not about that, sorry, but our mobile developer, Sebastian, a fellow Swede of mine, will be here, and we will talk about some interesting stuff, right?
Yeah, there's some pretty interesting news coming up on the mobile front from Podio, so we'll be discussing that with you guys next week.